Hi there and welcome to the channel of A Disappointed Man with me, Jason Kennedy, the Disappointed Man. Now I know it may seem rather late in the day to unveil my channel plans for 2023, but in a very real sense, my year began today because it was the start of the new semester and my first day as a doctoral student, and this change is going to have a major impact on my life, my reading, and therefore this channel. I actually believe it will improve what I'm doing here, but I just wanted to share these changes with you. So let's talk first about the classes I'm taking this semester. There are just two, and I went to the first of them today, Nihilism, in which we'll be exploring the meaninglessness of modern life, a perfect topic for a disappointed man. Next week we'll read Melville's Bartleby the Scrivener. Later there'll be a showing of Fight Club, and I noticed that towards the end of the semester we'll be reading this, J.G. Ballard's Crash, one of my favourite writers and a very good novel indeed. So that sounds rather promising. The second class, Readings in British and American Literary History, will be on Thursday. I don't know the specific works we'll be looking at, but I know they'll all be drawn from the Norton anthologies I've been ploughing through for the last few months. So let's move on to the next point, how my reading will be affected. The biggest change is I now have access to the library again, so my future book haul videos will focus less on what I've purchased and more on what I've loaned. My reading will also, somewhat paradoxically, become more focused and more diverse. More focused because much of it will be tied directly to my classes, and more diverse because I can explore the library's vast selection of literature. I'll be able to follow up on many of the reader recommendations I've received on the channel over the months, which I'm really excited about. I'll also have to read more critical works too, so there'll kind of be three strands, which will be seen if we turn now to my latest book haul and look at what I'm going to read in the months ahead. I have a mixture here of books I bought recently and books I borrowed from the library, so let's start with the ones from the library. Now last year I reviewed this, Kobo Abe's The Woman in the Dunes, review 15, link in the description. It was amazing, and what I love about the library is today, at a stroke, I took out 5 more novels by this great writer, and I'm going to focus on him for the Nihilism class. So I have here The Boxman. I've read the first few chapters. This is brilliant. The Ark Sakura, Secret Rendezvous. I really like the cover art on these too. The Face of Another, and finally, The Ruined Map. Then, in the spirit of diversity, I picked up 2 examples of Italian writing. Luigi Pirandello, short stories. I read a few of them today. They were excellent. And then a novel, Italo Svevo, Confessions of Zeno. So now let's look at what I bought recently. And complementing my growing interest in Japanese literature, I have this, Forbidden Colors by Yuko Mishima, and The Makioka Sisters by Junichiro Tanizaki. I know nothing about this, but it's said to be a classic. And then some works of literary theory. Possible Worlds in Literary Theory could be useful for talking about Ridley Walker, my next review, and more Bakhtin, The Formal Method in Literary Scholarship. And then, I must show once again, the Norton Anthology, the second of 6 that I'm working my way through. And in recent weeks, I've read Dr. Faustus by Christopher Marlowe, Twelfth Night by Shakespeare, Philip Sidney's The Defence of Poesy, and his sonnet sequence, Astrophil and Stella, which was ever so good. So there you have it. The book haul kind of points towards the content I'll be producing for the channel in the coming months, and really this video shows you that everything has changed in one way and nothing has changed in another. The only difference there may be is a slight slowing down in the rate of uploads as I deal with all the critical works I have to read as part of my studies. So there we have it. Thanks for listening, and I shall see you anon, but for now I must bid you farewell. Be safe, be strong, nanu nanu.